Sorry. I guess all that dehydration killed some brain cells. But I just want to talk about what I've been up to recently and how the meet went. The meet went absolutely terrible. Really terrible. I mean, here's why. And most people are like, no, your meet didn't go that bad. You should feel good about yourself. But here's the thing, they just don't understand where I'm coming from. This is the only time I've competed in a division, a weight class. Outside the 181ers, I competed within the 165 class. And I think that I really had no choice. I've been sick for the past 3 months. I caught the flu or the bug or some crazy ass shit twice. And that just brought my immune system down so much that I got asthma. I got asthma. It's been 10 years since I've had asthma. And now I'm getting asthma flare-ups from freaking eating meatball sauce. Even eating chicken. I think I'm getting allergic to freaking chicken nowadays. Or any kind of animal protein. Man, I might have become a freaking vegetarian. But anyways, I just want to talk about the meet. I want to give some shout-outs. I want to give the shout-outs to the UCLA powerlifting team. Thank you so much for dropping by and competing with us, making the drive from LA, a 7-hour drive easily, and stopping by in San Jose to compete with us. Thank you so much. I think what that does is it's growing powerlifting as a sport as a whole, that it attracts more attention to not just 300-pounder dudes that look like they're going to move like a freaking house. It's attracting the college student, and it's growing more popular. I think it's gaining wider acceptance. And the one thing I liked a lot is that a lot of girls now are competing in powerlifting, and I think it's doing a lot for them. It's just, I can't really explain it. I can't really describe it in words, but I think it's making them more confident about themselves to be able to move such weight and not have to look like a freaking 300-pounder powerlifter. You can be a college student, you can be fit, and still move some serious freaking weight. And I think that's awesome that UCLA powerlifting came by. And I'd like to thank Alex, the president of that club. Thank you so much. Another quick shout I want to give out is to a guest lifter. His name is Daniel. I can't pronounce his last name top of my head, but he's a friend of Beast Bodybuilding. And thank you so much for dropping by. It's great to see such young faces, especially Daniel. I believe he's 20. Do amazing. Do some amazing performances and amazing lifts. I believe he pulled something like a 530 beltless deadlift on his last attempt, and he was really amped up and psyched up, and it's just awesome to see that, because it kind of reminds me of like when I started competing. Like the first time I was like, wow, I think I'm pretty hooked. And I think I'm still hooked now, but even though my performance was pretty bad today, to be honest with you. So those are my shout-outs, and I want to give a shout-out to, of course, my team at San Jose State University. Thank you all for doing an amazing performance, each and every one of you. I think we placed first in almost all the weight classes except the 220-pound class. So awesome job, guys. I mean, you really can't ask more for that. Todd Robinson, he can't ask more for that. Amazing job. And also to Matt, I want to give a shout out to Matt for he broke 4 state records within the 165 junior, man. It's awesome job, Matt. You can't ask more for that. You can't ask more. And another person I want to give a shout out to is Jeff. Jeff, he freaking pulled a 20-pound PR, and he's been stuck at 500 for freaking, I don't know, a bazillion years. But he was able to pull that. He was able to pull the 520. I can't remember at the top of my head, but it was a 20-pound PR, and he did it so flawlessly. He did it so fast and smooth and buttery smooth. That was so awesome. Great pull, buddy. And another shout I want to give out to is Todd Robinson, our coach. I gotta tell you, man, setting up a powerlifting meet is one of the most, you wouldn't think it, but it takes up a shitload of time, man. Literally yesterday, starting at 8 a.m., Todd would just go back and forth to all these places just to pick up the equipment, and he would be done by maybe, I don't know, like freaking 8 p.m. He would spend the whole day setting up this event, getting the platform, getting the the wooden platform and the mats. And man, those freaking black mats that they use for the deadlift, to set the deadlift, they fucking weighs like, I don't even know, like 300 pounds. It feels so heavy. I mean, the shit is so heavy and hard to set up. And today, when we cleaned up after the meet, once again, you would never think that a powerlifting meet would take so long to set up, but getting everything together, getting all the spotters and loaders, getting everything, it takes so much project management, man. It's like, if you can do this shit flawlessly, you can become the freaking CEO or project, senior project manager at a freaking tech company. I'm just like amazed, like how much freaking effort it takes to set up a powerlifting meet, man. It is crazy. It is crazy, and all the I can't even talk about all the problems that came along the way, but I'll just say it's the couple of problems that are pretty expensive that came along with running the powerlifting meet. But I think we did an amazing job. USPA, thank you so much. Alan Arts, thank you. We really appreciate the fact that you're willing to help us out with the powerlifting meet. And thank you to Marcus and Bill at Wild Iron. Thank you so much for coming out and judging. And Kendall, thank you for being the MC. Appreciate that. It's awesome. It's awesome that you've all helped out. Thank you for Todd's co-workers, Karen and Roberto. Thank you for helping out with the concessions and also the scoring. Thank you so much. It is awesome. That is awesome. I can't ask for any more help. The meet went by so smooth. It was amazing. It's probably the fastest meet I've ever done. It is the fastest meet I've ever done. I mean, we started at, I believe, like 9:45 a.m., 10 a.m., ended around like 4 p.m. 4 p.m. By 5 p.m., everyone was gone, pretty much. It was just me, Zach, and coach, just basically just putting the weights, the heavy weights and the equipment back in the truck and unloading that shit. It's man, setting up a powerlifting meet. If you ever do that, do not get a rental truck. I'll tell you that. Do not get a rental truck. I mean, if you do get a rental truck, but a rental truck, one of those, those budget rental trucks, just be careful driving that shit. You might run into something like a freaking light. I can't even say, man. But Todd knows what I'm talking about. But anyways, I was gonna say, okay, back to how my meet went. I'm very disappointed with how my meet went. I've gotten a lot weaker. I've been sick for the past 3 months. I got the flu or the bug or some crazy ass shit twice. My immune system went down so much that now it's like it flared up into asthma, something I haven't had in almost 10 years. And with asthma, I'm wheezing up in training sessions. I can't get the air I want in my squats. My squat has suffered so much, and people are like, oh, don't be too hard on yourself. You're just beating yourself up too much. But I just felt like shit, man. I'm just back from the meet, and I wanted to share with how I felt. And I really wish I did these video logs and whatnot for my other meets I've done. I've done 5 meets in 11 months. That's a lot of meets. And the experiences you get, the emotions that run through your head and everything, like the emotions that you go through with each meet, it's a unique experience, and I feel like it's something you should document. You should document how you feel. And this one, I felt really bad, man. I felt so bad because I've dropped so much strength. But that's understandable because I've been sick and I've been wheezing up, asthma. I mean, I get freaking asthma. I want to eat meatball sauce nowadays. Can you believe that shit? It's just so bad. I mean, I just came back from my buddy's. His girlfriend asked me to have dinner with him, and my buddy cooked up meatball sauce and some garlic bread, of all things, and my asthma would just flare up, and I can barely breathe. So that's what I've been going through. And my training sessions my volume has just cut in a third. Before I used to be able to squat max squat every day with a lot of back offsets. I used to train a lot. I would usually train the squat almost every day for an hour to 2 hours every day. That's what I would do in order to get my squat up fast. And I stayed injury free. I would deadlift 3 times a week, and that held my deadlift to get up in the gym at 610. The best deadlift I've done in competition was 600. The best squat I've done in competition is 490. Bench, I don't even want to talk about it. I started with a 185 bench at the beginning of this year. The best bench I've done in the gym is 280. The best competition bench I've done is 253. With the controversial 270 bench, that's, my butt came off the bench and didn't count. But I've always been a shitty bencher. I'm not gonna say any shit about that. Regarding the actual numbers that I've actually put up today, squat 402, bench 242, deadlift 562.5 at 165 pound weight class. I mean, those numbers I think are just absolutely bad for where I am right now. I know I've been sick and all that, but I just feel that way. I just really do. I just feel that way. The squat when I squatted 420, when I attempted the 422 or 425, when I attempted that weight, I got absolutely crushed. And that's a squat weight I usually warm up with every day. With bench, hitting 280 just last month before getting absolutely destroyed from the illness. 242, 250 felt heavy, man. It felt heavy. Felt really heavy. I couldn't even get 260. I've done like almost zero progress on the bench press within the past like half a year. It's pretty bad, but zero progress within the bench press within competition standards. In the gym, I'm making local progress, but the deadlift is a different story. It feels like no matter how little training I get in the deadlift, I can still make an okay deadlift. I felt like the deadlift, I could have gone more. I could have gone for 585. I just felt really amped up. The weights in the weight room felt really light. It felt a lot lighter than last week. Last week I was able to do 535 beltless. But the problem today was that I was warming up way too quick. I think I got a little bit nervous. I wanted to make sure I was really warmed up, but I warmed up way too quick. I had to go back in the weight room to warm up again. And the deadlift, taking those ammonia shots, getting a slap to the back. It feels awesome to hit a deadlift that's challenging. I think is really rewarding. It's really rewarding. There's actually a person that I might train with. He's a bench specialist, and he actually knows the other couple of bench specialists. I think that would help me out a lot, and he's in my area, so he's actually one of the head guys. I call him the Mohawk Allen of all things. Don't tell him I said that. Well, anyways, that's pretty much how my meet went, and the experiences I've gone through. I think it's been a pretty shitty experience. The deadlift, of course, was the best, my favorite part of the meet. Yeah, favorite part of the meet. And I was able to take first in the 165 division. I can't lie. I can't say that I am in the 165 division because I actually came in weighing at freaking 178 today. I weighed in at 164.7 yesterday. 178 today. I can't say I'm in the 160. I can't say I'm a true 165 pounder. But I competed in the 165 class. I took first. But I don't even feel like I deserve it. To be honest with you, I just don't feel like I deserve it. I feel very very proud for my teammate Matt for breaking 4 state records in the junior men's 165. He was very close to beating me. And once again, I just feel like the emotions that are running through me is pure disappointment. I wish I really did. I wish I can get healthy again. Really, honest with you, I wish I can get healthy again and train hard like I usually do.